Hello, passengers, and welcome to the Midnight Train, America's second favorite and unluckiest podcast, hot damn, where we bring you, bring the dark to light, where history never dies, and where listener discretion is always advised. We dive into, make fun of, and joke about the creepy and unsolved mysteries of the world, all while bringing you as much as they're off to a great start, as much information on each topic as possible. If you're new here, I mumble a lot, and I apologize for that. It's just my brain goes faster than my mouth can sometimes. So, yeah. Anyway, our OG listeners, they know that to be 100% true. So, look, we're just a couple of, if you are new here, just a couple of dummies that enjoy learning about dark topics like, murders, historical tragedies, cryptids, and so much more. And we enjoy joking with one another as we learn about these things. If you're like us and that sounds fun, thanks for giving us a chance and welcome aboard. If not, no hard feelings. It's completely fine, but you can see yourself out the door. I am your host, the conductor of the cryptic, Jonathan Sayer, and with me today, of course, it's the one, the only, sweating his hairy baguettes off. Ugh. It's Mr. Moody. For those of you that don't know, we reside in Northeast Ohio, and it is it hit, I think, 91 today. Was it 91?
Yeah, it was hot.
And,
hot.
And Moody still doesn't have
humid.
an air conditioning.
No, so yeah, our streak of the unluckiest podcast continues because my last week was a $400 vet bill because my dog was fucked up. I don't know what the hell his problem was, but his eyes were all jacked up. I thought he was like, I don't know what the hell his problem was. Then the AC went out, so I have no AC. It's been hot as balls. And then the wife's car is shitting out, and that's going to cost me like $1,500 too, which I don't have, of course. So,
well, at least there's this show, and we can, talk about really dark and disturbing things. It, man.
This is going to be the highlight. This is probably going to be the highlight of my week. So. Although this weekend was great. And then this week coming up is going to suck. But this is probably going to be the high point of my week. And it's only fucking Monday night. So it can only go downhill from here.
That's right. It's all downhill from here.
Oh, God.
All right. So listen, our Patreon bonus. Yes, we do have a Patreon. And if you're not on that, you should be. It is, we actually discussed Terry Rasmussen, the chameleon killer, who was a anomaly of a murdering
weird
person that we really don't know anything about.
Of a murdering person.
Yes. Yeah.
So a murderer?
Yes. But he's an anomaly, though. Like, nobody knew anything about him. We don't know anything about the guy. Like, there's
he had a good childhood.
Yeah.
No head
From
trauma.
what anyone can remember. Like, he was so vanilla that nobody knew anything about him. And then all of a sudden, it's like they find out he kills one person, and then there's barrels of bodies.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Speaking of barrels of bodies,
Ooh.
Our next oh my God, now you got me fucking up, dude. Our next bonus, there you go. Our next bonus is going to be about more bodies in barrels. So
more bodies in barrels. That's right. Here at the Midnight Train, we like to discuss barrels and bodies.
I mean, if you're not putting bodies in barrels, what are you doing? Right?
That's true. That is very true. So anyway, you can get over and sign up for that for our Patreon for just as little as $5. That's the midnighttrainpodcast.com, or go to patreon.com/the Midnight Train Podcast. And yes, it is the Midnight Train Podcast. For that $5, you get all the craziness that we can actually put behind a paywall. So get over there, get that stuff. You'll also get your name mentioned at the end of each regular episode, like these lovely people will later on at the end of the episode. So get on over there, support your friends, support your boys, and also
fix my car.
Yeah, there you go. Fix
my AC.
I have seen people telling you though that we have a listener that said her husband is an AC guy.
Oh, so, what? I didn't see that.
What? You didn't see it?
No, is he around here?
Yeah, he's local.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll send you the information afterwards.
Please.
You obviously
this is bullshit.
Yes, you obviously aren't paying attention. Anyway, so listen.
Dude, I've been busy. I told you. It's a shit show of the week, dude.
Yeah,
come on.
You'll be all right, buddy.
You say that. I'm a fat man. I need my AC, dude.
I love you, bud. We got this.
I'm going to probably sweat off 30 pounds this week, which is probably good for me, but it's still not the way I want to go.
You'll be all right. I promise. Well,
I'm coming to stay at your house.
hey, come on over. Come on on.
Nah, that's good.
Maybe we'll get some actual work done.
Probably not.
So listen, let's save the rest of the business stuff until the end. So, we're going to jump into this thing. Let's turn down the lights, adjust our seats, grab a drink, and let's get massacre-y.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This isn't. So this is just a heads up for everybody. I have no idea what this episode's about. So I'm hearing it for the first time, just like you.
But first, here's a toast.
Yeah.
To all you beautiful motherfuckers.
Here it comes. Here it
You ready for that?
comes.
You ready for that drop? Here it goes. Yeah, boy. So,
for those of you who are not aware, that is our boy Squire G. We've released three singles to date? 3 or 4?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and so exclusively right now we have he's
On
a buddy of ours.
On Patreon, just so, yeah.
Yes, on Patreon. If you want to hear the exclusive singles of Squire G, you have to be a member of our Patreon. He is a friend of mine, ours, that we met through the show. We actually don't know who he really is.
Yeah, that is true.
We just know him as Squire G.
We believe he's a listener.
Yeah, but we're not sure who exactly he is. I would hope that he's a listener for you know. So as of now, we've made a deal with him because he likes our show so much, and he wants to exclusively release singles through our Patreon for the time being. We have another one coming up in our next bonus episode that is actually a diss track to Squire G's nemesis. Smoke Carter is his nemesis, and it is featuring Samuel the Deacon Whitfield as one of his crew is rapping on this one with him. So
it's awesome, and we're actually going to make those because right now we're playing them on the bonuses when we do a bonus. But I think I'm going to actually make those available to listen to separately, so you can actually bump those in your car if you want to.
Yeah,
but you have to be a Patreon member to do that.
Right.
So
because at that point you'll be able to listen to them through the Spotify Patreon, right?
Yep.
So. That'll be good.
All right. So today, I was sitting around the other day, and I was listening to a story, and I don't really remember what story it was, but it was about a massacre that took place sometime in history here in the United States. And I was like,
you were just relaxing, huh?
Yeah, I was just chilling at home. You know what I mean? My usual Monday, you know. And then I was like, I wonder what the worst massacres from each state are. So I compiled a list.
Oh my.
But we're going to do things a little bit different because I'm going to tell you the state and the date it happened, and you're going to give me a guess on how many unfortunate souls perished in said massacre. Okay. But also, I'm going to have a little bit of a palate cleanser because this is going to be a little rough on some of this.
Yeah, it could be.
Because some of it, unfortunately, is like racially motivated and shit like that. So, you know, we have a very dark history in this country, even though we've only been here for, almost 250 years, brother. Ooh.
What's happening right now?
You just cut out.
Oh, there we go. Yeehaw!
There it is. Yeah, and by the way, of course, happy 4th of July and happy, 250 years to the U.S. of goddamn A. You know what I mean?
250 years since we kicked the British ass.
That's right, you Englanders over there with your damn weird food.
We still love you guys.
I fucking love England so much. You guys know I'm kidding. I love it so much.
Yeah, you know what? Because John's been to England. Because, that's what he does. My name's John, and I've been to England. They drive on the wrong side of the road over there. Did you know that?
I've been to England. Woo. So anyway, I'm going to have a palate cleanser, and the palate cleanser is going to be just a random kind of little fact of each state before we get into the murdery stuff.
So like the little taste of sorbet in between.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's a little some coffee beans in order in between. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I like it.
So first of all, of course, we're going to go in alphabetical order on this because why not? And of course, first up, that means we have Alabama.
Alabama.
So Alabama is there's a city ordinance. This is the fun fact. There's a city ordinance in some Alabama towns' histories that regulated where you could carry an ice cream cone. Okay, this was to prevent horse theft because allegedly horses were lured away with the ice cream cones.
So
Yep.
So like horses used to be like the fat kids of the old days.
So you're just sitting there like
kids, they were like, "Come here, horsey, I got an ice cream cone."
Hey Merle, you see that Tucker done got himself a new one? Hey, you got that ice cream on you? Come on, let's get that motherfucker. I hope he likes Rocky Road. All right, so this is the Fort Mims Massacre in Alabama. And it took place
Fort Mims Massacre.
Took place August 30th of 1813.
Oh.
Okay. And the location was near present-day Tensaw or Bay Minette.
That doesn't help.
I have no idea. So, what are your estimates on this in 1813?
What was the date again?
August 30th, 1813.
In some random area in Alabama where they weren't allowed to have ice cream cones.
Right. Allegedly.
I'm going to say 17 people.
Okay. Well, the counts kind of vary, but it's from 247 to 500 people.
What the fuck?
Yeah, these are like, remember, these are like these are the worst massacres in every.
I know, but I didn't, I don't know, man. It was in 1853. I didn't know they had 500 people in Alabama in 1853.
Oh, yeah. So the principal.
1813, is that what you said?
1813, yeah.
Yeah, what the.
So the principal figures in this little skirmish, I guess you'd call it that, even though that's a lot of people to die in a skirmish, was William Weatherford, the prominent Red Stick war leader, Peter McQueen, the co-commander of the attack, Daniel Beasley, Dixon Bailey, and Andrew Jackson. We know that.
Like the Andrew Jackson?
Aye, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, then, yeah, that makes sense.
It all makes sense.
Yeah. So half those guys sounded like they could have been in Squire G's crew, though.
Yeah, like freaking, what was the one named Dixon Bailey?
Yeah, dude. Beasley.
Yeah. So now Fort Mims was not meant to become famous. It began as the plantation and homestead of settler Samuel Mims, converted into a rough defensive stockade as fear spread through southern Alabama, pardon me. By late summer of 1813, hundreds crowded inside with white frontier families, enslaved African Americans, militia volunteers, and Creek people allied with the United States. Altogether, roughly 500 plus allegedly people were inside the walls of this. It's basically a structure, a fort.
It's a fort.
Yeah,
yep, fort.
But the story actually begins years earlier. The Creek Nation was splitting apart. One side wanted accommodation, trade, diplomacy, survival. The other side, the Red Sticks, believed every compromise with American expansion meant the slow destruction of Creek identity and sovereignty, which, I mean, let's kind of be honest here, that's kind of what happened.
So they're both, it's the same tribe, but there's like different factions of the tribe.
Right.
Is what
one side wants to work with the white-skinned folk, and the other side doesn't. So that's pretty much it. So now rising tensions, land pressure, and conflict inside the nation pushed the situation towards civil war. The unsettling part of Fort Mims is how many warnings appeared before the attack. Reports reached the fort that Red Stick forces were moving. A Choctaw messenger reportedly warned of a large force nearby. On August 29th, enslaved men working outside claimed they had seen armed warriors in the woods. Major Daniel Beasley dismissed it all. He's like, "Nah, it's fine. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't sass me, boy." You know what I mean? And totally just dismayed. And I feel like
fine.
A lot of this shit, I mean, fucking even like, what was it, Pearl Harbor? Was it Pearl Harbor? Yeah. Could have literally been.
We had the info.
Somewhat avoided if somebody would have just spoken up.
Like they had it was one of those. It was one of those. Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
They're not going to come over here. What are they, stupid?
Fine.
It turns out it was a stupid idea, but whatever.
Well, it was a lot of shit. So one account recorded that a warning was treated as a false alarm, and punishment followed instead of preparation.
Dude, can you imagine that being like, Hey, sir, we got all this information. Like, we might want to get our shit together because we're probably going to get attacked. You know what, dude? Drop and give me 50.
Yeah.
Fuck you for saying that.
Send his ass to the stockades.
Go dig a hole somewhere.
Yeah.
Pal.
So now there's no proper sentries, no serious reconnaissance. No one detail became, just one detail did become infamous with this. The eastern gate was reportedly not fully secured. So what are they doing?
Always the eastern gate. You know?
Yeah, you got to make sure you lock your eastern gate, folks.
Seriously, dude.
So now this is right around noon here, near midday, while many inside were just eating. The tree line started to move. Nearly 750 to 1,000 Red Stick warriors emerged and rushed the fort. The gate, the one that wasn't secured, became the breach.
There you go.
The first minutes were catastrophic. Major Beasley was killed early. The outer defenses collapsed. Inside, Captain Dixon Bailey organized resistance and pulled defenders into an inner enclosure. For hours they held. But this part here gets overlooked. Bailey himself was Creek by ancestry. Yeah, that's crazy. Inside the fort were people with overlapping identities. Creek, mixed Creek, settlers, enslaved people, making this less a simple two sides battle and more of a violent fracture running through families and communities. Fighting continued through buildings and narrow spaces. Eventually, attackers set structures on fire. Smoke did what weapons couldn't. People hiding inside had to choose: run into armed attackers or stay where the fire was spreading. So the resistance collapsed by late afternoon. So by evening, hundreds were dead or captured. The fort was burning, survivors scattered, and accounts described that many enslaved people inside the fort were taken captive rather than killed, becoming part of the aftermath of the conflict. When relief forces later arrived, they found bodies throughout the compound and signs of the fire that had consumed much of the fort. Fort Mims terrified the frontier. News spread quickly. Settlers fled. Militia mobilized. The event helped transform what had been largely an internal Creek conflict into a broader U.S. military campaign. Like, it literally lit a fire. And that campaign eventually culminated at Battle of Horseshoe Bend under old Andrew Jackson and reshaped the future of the Southeast.
That fucking guy.
Yeah, he's a peach.
Good old AJ.
Yeah, he's a hell of a guy. And by hell of a guy, I mean he was an asshole.
We talked about him, our presidential episode? We talked about him a bit, huh?
Yeah, he's kind of a douche. All right, so now...
He's not great.
Nope, wasn't a good guy. Now we move on to...
What were the numbers on that when you said?
That was around 500 is what they say. It's between 250 to 500, basically.
Okay, yeah. I get those old ones are tough to really pinpoint. So.
Right. Well, we're going to get a little bit
more than I thought it'd be.
We're going to get a little older here, too, on some of these. Next, we go to Alaska. Okay. So Alaska, this is the little tidbit, you can fit Texas into Alaska more than twice.
That's horrific.
That's how big Alaska actually is. Alaska is
so... it would take like 7 years to drive through Alaska?
Well, literally, it says Alaska is so large that driving across it can feel like crossing multiple countries.
Dude, Texas is the same fucking way.
Yeah, I hate driving through Texas. Dear God.
Dude, touring through Texas, going across it on I-10, like, fuck that.
Waking up 3 different days in a row and you're still in Texas.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, and you've hit like 37 cities.
Yep, but I do love Texas. I do love it. God bless Texas with his own hands. Mm-hmm.
You weren't on that. Were you on the tour? I don't know if you were on the tour where we went to that place in it was in Odessa where they had the fucking rodeo out back.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Were you guys on that tour with us?
Was that Spine Shank?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Spine Shank.
Spine Shank, us, and I guess you guys and somebody else.
Yeah, I don't remember who else was on that, but yeah, I was there for that. Yeah, because
fucking rodeo.
We couldn't.
El Nino, I think, was on that one.
Yeah, we couldn't set up yet, and
because
they were having a fucking rodeo,
sound check and shit.
Yeah,
because of the rodeo.
Yep, it was something else. So this was in 1784.
Oh my gosh!
Near present day Sitka in Alaska. Okay, now think of 1784. Think of Alaska. How many people do you think?
1.5.
Which is half the population.
I'm realistically, like, I know we're talking worse, but like that time in Alaska, I I guess there was some like Inuit tribes and shit up there. Maybe like 50, 55.
Over 500.
What the fuck? Where are these people coming from?
Yeah, well, it'll get explained here. So the principal figures involved in this were Grigory Shelikhov and leaders of the local Tlingit people communities, many names not preserved in Russian records. Remember, it used to be owned by Russia.
Yeah.
So now...
But still, like...
Yeah. So the story begins with fur. By the late 1700s, sea otter pelts had become one of the most valuable commodities in the world. Russian traders moved east across the North Pacific in search of enormous profits. One of the most ambitious men was Grigory Shelikhov.
I wonder if he knows Yuri.
I know this guy.
He's over. Yuri's there?
I've been hanging out in back.
Oh, you're living in the attic, aren't you?
Not anymore. I'm not allowed.
It's too hot up there?
It's very, very warm. I'm from Russia.
Are you out in the garage then?
I'm actually in the basement.
Oh, I didn't know you had a basement.
Yes.
Over there.
Yes.
He lets you live in the basement though?
The house is very old.
Yeah.
He lets me.
Is it cold down there, or is it?
He's cool. He's cool. Yes. Right. It's like how you say. You say not my yam sack still sweats. Is that what we say? Yes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
It's probably still cooler than my fucking house, so you're doing all right.
Yes, sounds very warm where you are.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes, Grigory, he good guy though.
Doesn't sound like it.
No, he's piece of shit. Okay, bye. I don't know where the fuck that came from. All right.
Dude, I didn't know you had Yuri over there, bro.
Yeah, he stays in the basement. It's fine. He helps.
That's what he said. He was living in the basement. Yeah. He said his yam bag was okay though.
I guess that's good news, right? I don't really talk to him very often about his yam bag, so I'm glad to hear it's in proper.
I'm just telling you what he said.
It's proper order, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
So the Shelikhov guy did not arrive simply as an explorer. He arrived with armed crews and commercial ambitions. For indigenous communities, Russian arrival brought trade, but also coercion, demands, and loss of autonomy. So then resistance developed. Accounts differ in the details here with the confrontation, but Russian records described punitive action. And you got to remember, too, Russia has always been very notorious for making the historical narrative sound like it's in their favor no matter what's transpiring.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
There's multiple countries that have done that, but Russia is very, very, very... They're like, no, we never lose anything. We don't lose war. What do you mean? No.
Oh, yeah.
No, we don't lose anything.
We didn't. Yeah, we were great. Oh, how many people they say that we lost? No, we only lost like 7.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Exactly. No, we don't lose anything. No, it's fine. So the following conflict between Russians and local indigenous groups, many Tlingit people gathered at a rocky defensive position, later remembered as Refuge Rock. The assumption appears to have been simple. If everyone gathered together, families, elders, children, they could survive. Instead, the position became vulnerable. Russian forces then attacked. Historical accounts describe artillery and firearms used against concentrated defenders. People who could not escape became trapped. Deaths mounted rapidly. Russian reports framed the violence as necessary suppression. Tlingit memory preserved it as a catastrophe. One of the darkest details repeated through later historical analysis was that violence itself became a business tool. Fear created compliance. Compliance protected trade. Trade generated wealth. Entire communities carried the cost. So they knew they could go over there and basically like, listen, if you don't do this, we're just going to fucking wipe you all out.
So wait, what year was this again? Because you said like guns and all that. They were using guns and all that.
Yeah. So this was in 1784.
Oh, so it was like muskets and shit, cannons and stuff.
Yeah, they didn't have like ARs and shit out there or anything like that. That'd be weird. Like, holy shit, did you see that gun he had? So Refuge Rock became one of the earliest examples of the collision between commercial colonization and indigenous resistance in Alaska, and the consequences lasted generations. Okay, now moving on to Arizona, which I can only imagine is a million times hotter than it is here right now. It is so fucking hot there. So the tidbit of little trivia information here, little palate cleanser. The famous meteor crater is one of the best preserved impact craters on Earth. And astronauts actually train there before going on moon missions.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah. All right. This is April 30th of 1871 near Camp Grant in Arizona Territory.
Okay.
What are we thinking?
Camp Grant. That sounds like another Army type deal. What year? 1834?
1871.
70. Oh my God, I don't know where I got 34 from. Wow. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's probably my brain boiling inside my head, but that's fine.
Okay.
I'll say 270.
So you're on the high end on this one. It's around 144.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Okay.
I am bad at this game.
But, well, the worst part is 144, but it's primarily Apache women and children.
That's gross.
Yeah, yikes. This is why I wanted to throw some of those little palate cleansers in there, because some of this shit's like, So the principal figures here were William Ory, Jesus Maria Elias, and the Apache people. So Camp Grant was supposed to represent peace. Apache groups near the post had entered an uneasy arrangement with U.S. authorities. Food was distributed, contact increased, people camped nearby, not because trust existed, but because survival required compromise. Many settlers hated the arrangement. Apache raids elsewhere had created fear and anger. So again, these certain Apaches are like, no, let's work together. We know what you're capable of.
Like, we're cool, man. We're cool.
Exactly. We don't know them motherfuckers.
I never even saw these assholes before.
Yeah, like, I don't know who that is. So, but then they're hearing about the settlers and stuff are hearing about, the Apaches attacking and killing, white folk. And
so they're afraid that it's going to happen.
Exactly. And they're like, oh, these guys can turn on us. We can't trust them. There was always that freaking stereotypical narrative back then that they were, beasts and less than them and everything.
Right.
Which is fucking horrible. So eventually distinctions disappeared. To many locals, Apache meant enemy. So now it just kept escalating. So before sunrise on April 30th of 1871, attackers approached. A mixed force descended on the camp. The attack lasted minutes. The camp was largely unprepared. Many adult men were away gathering supplies. Most victims were women and children. Survivors fled into surrounding terrain. Children were reportedly captured and dispersed afterward, which, gross again.
So they just captured the kids, and after they killed everyone, they're like, all right, go.
Yeah, well, dispersed. I don't know if that means that they were...
Or they given to people. And
like workhouses? Or, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So the national outrage followed. Trials occurred, which is great, but nobody was convicted. And the verdict sent a message. Violence against certain groups could occur openly and remain legally invisible. So, in other words, like these guys came in and killed a bunch of Apache and Native Americans, Indians, and then got away with it, basically. You know what I mean? Not basically. They got away with it. There was no basically with it.
Yeah, they got away with it.
So Camp Grant remains one of the most discussed examples of frontier violence crossing into massacres. And you'll get that from a lot of this shit. A lot of these massacres, when I say like the worst massacre, these things are usually way back in the day when like certain people were just thought of as not even human.
Yeah.
And it's horrible, but this happened, and that's why we're talking about it. Because we love history.
I fucking love history.
I love history, man. That's a great rock band. Y'all listen to history on tour with Creed right now. Anyway,
history, man. I think they had that song. What is it? Freeboard.
So Camp Grant remains again. It's just a horrible example of like what can happen when these tempers flare and people are ignorant. Now moving on to Arkansas. Okay. Now
I believe it's pronounced
Arkansas.
Yes.
It contains Crater of Diamonds State Park, one of the only places in the world where regular visitors can legally keep diamonds that they find.
No shit.
Yeah. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to go check that out.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to Arkansas.
Right. Should we do a midnight train trip to Arkansas, dude? Me and you will road trip to Arkansas, find some diamonds.
The hunt for diamonds to fix Moody's AC.
That's right, dude. And then maybe
sounds like a really bad plot line for a freaking buddy comedy, doesn't it?
That would be.
It's like Dumb and Dumber.
Can we do we'll do like a found footage movie of it, like me and you just road trip into Arkansas to find diamonds because we're trying to fix my car.
And it's a legit plan. We're like, no, dude, this is for real. There's diamonds, dude. There's diamonds.
It's gonna work.
Yeah,
dude.
it's gonna work. It has to. It has
And the best part about it is so much shit would go wrong that it would be hilarious.
Yeah, in reality, like without scripting it. Like
That's
so
what
much,
I mean.
yeah.
Like we wouldn't have to make a movie out of it because it would be ridiculous either way.
Be a literal found footage. Like it'd be a documentary.
It would be. I'll pick you up tomorrow.
Yeah, all right, cool. We're going. Wait, in what car? Not your wife's?
No, my car.
Okay,
she
cool.
can walk or something. I don't know.
All right, so
money.
this happened. This is called the Elaine Massacre, and it happened between September through October of 1919 in Elaine, Arkansas.
Like the name Elaine or Elaine with an A?
The Elaine, like the name Elaine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Any?
What was the year again?
1919.
Is Elaine the name of the area, the city, town?
Well, I guess we'll have to figure it out. It's the town. I just told you. It's Elaine, Arkansas.
1919. Elaine, Arkansas. Let's go 137.
Hey, all right. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Hold on. Wait, there it is. I hit the button. It didn't work. It's actually the total estimates are unknown, but they believe it's between 100 to 240.
All right.
Yeah. So you got it. You got the
At least I'm within the estimate.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. So now the principal figures are this guy. What the hell's his name? Robert Lee Hill. You know Robert Lee Hill? No?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and the Progressive Farmers and Household Union of America.
Progressive and Household. Wait, what?
Progressive Farmers and Household Union of America.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So now Elaine was built on agriculture. Sharecropping locked many black families into debt. Cotton wealth flowed upward, of course. Labor remained trapped. In September 1919, local black farmers met to discuss fair compensation and legal organization. A meeting. Not an uprising, but rumors, of course, spread. Stories became accusations. Accusations became armed mobilization. So now, the white posses started to form. People arrived from neighboring areas. Violence expanded across days. Federal troops eventually entered, and witnesses later described indiscriminate arrests, disappearances, and killings. Families hid in woods. Others fled permanently. Official numbers stayed low, and historians later argued deaths were likely dramatically higher, like we said. The legal system initially prosecuted black survivors.
Of course they did.
But later appeals overturned convictions. But by then,
Fucking hope so, dude.
Yeah, but by then, entire communities had already been completely transformed, you know?
Yeah.
And Elaine became one of the deadliest racial massacres in U.S. history and a powerful example of how labor conflict and racial terror became intertwined. Think about that. These people, the black farmers are like, we want what's right, and we're not asking for a lot, but we want to form together, and we want to go to them and say, listen, we're doing this for you. They're unionizing.
Yeah.
That's what a union fucking does. So
exactly
right. And then all of a sudden, you got freaking Cracker Jim in the back going, I think they're talking about killing us all, Billy. You know, and then it
Huh? I said right?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden they're being attacked, and then they're prosecuted for it.
Right.
Like,
that's ridiculous.
God,
it's crazy to think about the shit that used to happen.
We are just such a dumb group of beings.
And the sad thing is, we haven't gotten any fucking smarter.
No. Just we're still stupid, just in different ways. You know, I feel like, I mean, unfortunately,
in a lot of ways, but we're still fucking dumb
Correct.
when it comes to many, many things.
Yeah, just ignorant. It's so dumb. All right, moving on to California. Woohoo!
California, woo-hoo.
So now our little palate cleanser here.
Rush or something.
The tallest, largest, and oldest trees on Earth all exist in California.
Right. Yep.
But they are all different species.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not one species, that it's all three of those.
You got what? Redwoods?
Bro, I'm not a freaking treeologist.
Oh, you don't have. I thought you had the. I thought you were about to.
No.
You got what? You got the sequoias out there, the redwoods.
Sure, I know redwoods.
What would be?
Yeah, I don't know.
The Ents.
I'm sure we could look it up, but that's all right. We'll let you guys do that. Now, this is the Yontucket Massacre.
Yontucket.
This happened right around 1853. And
probably another Indian massacre. Okay.
Well, it took place in Del Norte County, California.
Del Norte.
Okay. Any ideas?
Okay, so it sounds like either Indian or like Mexican, Hispanic kind of thing going on. We got some brews popping over there.
Yeah, buddy, I got myself some Miller's Light.
Oh yeah, it's perfect for this. It's perfect for this episode.
No, PBR would be better.
Nothing goes with a massacre quite like a Miller Lite.
That's right.
That's a really bad commercial for Miller Lite, by the way.
You plan on doing some massacring? Grab yourself a Miller fucking Light.
362.
Okay, not bad at all. At the least amount, it's 450.
All right. So
but they don't really know. Again, it's 1853. They didn't take
that's the least amount.
That's the least amount of it. So right around 450, but it says 450 plus. So
it could be way higher than that.
Correct. Now, the principal figures on this one were just the Tolowa people.
Really? Okay. Yep. So this is inter-tribal warfare? I assume those are Indians? Native Americans?
I would assume.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. So Yontaket was not simply where people lived. It was where people gathered. Ceremony, memory, community. Northern California in the early 1850s had become extraordinarily violent for indigenous populations.
I was thinking Southern California. Okay, well, I'm on the other side of California.
Yeah. Settler expansion accelerated. Local retaliation campaigns expanded. Entire villages became targets. Accounts survive mostly through oral tradition and later reconstruction. Attackers entered during a ceremonial gathering. People were concentrated. Structures were then burned. Escape routes collapsed. Some traditions describe smoke visible for long distances. Numbers remain debated, but the scale appears enormous. So, yes, basically they were attacked by an outside source and tried to wipe out their entire tribe. So
they don't know who attacked them?
Apparently not. All I got is literally it says that attackers entered during a ceremonial gathering.
Weird. That's odd. What is this thing called?
But it also says local retaliation campaigns expanded and entire villages became targets. So I'm wondering if it was local settlers that were coming in and trying to wipe them out. This is the Yontaket. So Yon, Y-O-N-T-O-K-E-T.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, most of this is just like short little snippet because if not, we'd be here for fucking like 8 episodes.
No, yeah, you're good, dude. I'm just curious because that's crazy that.
So Yontaket became symbolic of the destruction experienced by California indigenous communities during the mid-19th century. So now let's move on to Colorado.
It's pronounced Talawadini.
That is not what I have in front of me.
Which is weird because it says it's spelled Tolowa tribe or the Talawadini's.
Oh, the Tolowa people. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. They're the ones that were attacked.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, this is some ranchers, it looks like, after killing a battery point.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, it says a bunch of people from... In 1853, a group of prospectors headed by a man named California Jack.
Ooh.
They started on a prospecting journey not long after a Native American was spotted in town carrying a pistol. Oh, this is the retaliation. It says not long after they were going there, a Native American was spotted in town carrying a pistol with the name California Jack on it. Believing the prospector had been killed by the Native Americans, a group of townspeople attacked Native Americans at Battery Point. They killed a Native American who had the pistol and several others in the area. After the killing of the Native Americans, a large number of survivors fled, and that's when they went to Yontaket Ranch.
Okay.
A group formed ready to fight, and then that's when everything went down, it sounds like.
Yeah, lots and lots of people lost their lives.
So prospectors, there you go.
Yeah, fucking prospectors.
California Jack, man.
Yep, fucking California Jack. So this is Colorado, and our palate cleanser for Colorado, which, by the way, I love Denver. I love Colorado Springs. like Colorado.
Denver, didn't that have like the oldest IHOP or some shit? Like the first IHOP was in Denver?
I guess. I don't know. Is that right?
I want to say I heard that somewhere. I could be wrong. I know that's where Denver...
Is that where the Denver omelet
Chipotle started too?
Created? Anyway.
I don't know.
So
Anywho.
Denver once had an election where a dead man reportedly received thousands of votes. Yeah, that's
okay.
What I got for you. So now, this is November 29th of 1864.
Oh, no, it was in Toluca Lake, California, sorry.
Totally different.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm the asshole.
So 1864, November 29th, Colorado Territory. What are we thinking? Oh, I should tell you, it's called the Sand Creek Massacre.
Oh, more Indians. All right.
Okay.
Let's go 422.
Ooh, okay, a little high. 230.
Oh my God.
Ish.
What the? All right.
230.
I'm terrible at this game, dude.
This
Glad we're not
sucks.
putting money on this. This is awful.
The principal figures here were John Chivington, Black Kettle, Cheyenne people, and the Arapaho people.
Is that a person?
Black Kettle. I'm assuming it says the principal figures.
Black Kettle.
I'm sure it's probably a bad translation from like what their name is.
You know you got me looking this shit up right now.
Yeah,
Right?
that's fine. So you do that. Months of tension had convinced some Cheyenne and Arapaho leaders that seeking protection was safer than continuing conflict. Black Kettle pursued accommodation. His camp gathered where many believed peace had been communicated. An American flag reportedly flew above camp. So Black Kettle, obviously he was the head of either the Cheyenne or the Arapaho, but he was embracing it. He was like, listen, I'd rather work with these guys and not get killed than the opposite. So before dawn, troops arrived. The camp was largely unprepared. People attempted to flee along the creek bed, and accounts later described panic and collapse rather than organized battle. What happened afterward became nationally controversial. Congressional investigations later condemned the attack. Public reaction split. Some praised it, others called it disgraceful. But among Cheyenne and Arapaho communities, the memory settled quickly. This had not been battle, it had been betrayal. So they literally, military came in and started just killing these people. Even though they were trying to be like, Black Kettle was like, no, like, yeah, we want to work together and, this is peace or whatever. And they just came in there and just fucking, just shat on them.
So, real quick, I found out Chief Black Kettle was a member of the Council of 44 Chiefs of the Cheyenne people,
okay, so
an
Cheyenne.
advocate for peace.
Mm-hmm.
He demonstrated this commitment to peace by participating in several councils before the Sand Creek Massacre, hoping to secure peace through negotiations with the American military and government. He then reinforced this is fucked up, by the way. He then reinforced his commitment to continuing to advocate for peace after the Sand Creek Massacre, despite his wife's severe wounds and the death of most other peace chiefs and headmen present at the Sand Creek Massacre.
That's crazy.
He was born. He wasn't a Cheyenne. He was born in South Dakota. He was a Sutai.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right. Suhtai, which means buffalo people.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's a band within the Cheyenne.
A band.
And he is the son of he is the son of Swift Hawk Lying Down and Sparrow Hawk Woman. Those were his parents.
Again, I'm believing that those are probably just translations.
Well, so then in parentheses it has after Swift Hawk Lying Down, it says Hawk Stretched Out. So one of those is probably the literal and one of them's like the translation.
Right.
And then Sparrow Hawk Woman, in parentheses, Little Brown Back Hawk Woman. And his siblings were Gentle Horse, Wind Woman, and Wolf, a.k.a. Stone Teeth, Iron Teeth, or Black Dog. So
I'm trying to think. What would your Indian name be?
Fat fuck. eats all the food.
Hold on. Walks with Bigfoot nuts.
Oh, I like that one.
That's you. Walks with Bigfoot nuts.
Yours would be, I don't know, probably something with whiskey, I assume.
Hi, I am Whiskey.
It'd probably just be whiskey.
I am the chief, drunk by morning.
Drunk.
All right, moving on. We're going to Connecticut. Connecticut, by the way.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. I love how nobody pronounces it that way, but yet it's still, that's how you should pronounce it. It's Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Mystic Massacre. And this took place in, oh boy, May 26 of 1637.
Oh, my Lord. Okay.
Yeah, remember, I mean, it's East Coast, and those are some old shits going on over there.
No, I hear it. I get it, man.
So this is, it's Mystic, a Connecticut colony. I'll stop doing the Connecticut thing.
No, don't stop. That's funny.
Connecticut. Hey, listen, it's your state's fucking fault, all right?
Yeah.
Connecticut. Anyway, this is the Mystic Connecticut colony here, okay? Now, before we do that, I got to give you the palate cleanser here.
Yes, let's hear it. What do you got?
Locals? Fuck.
Locals. Oh, that's a bit of
Yeah.
What was it, Hustery for you?
Yeah. Here I am talking shit about Connecticut, and I can't say locals. Locals once hid the charter oak inside a tree to keep the English from seizing the colonial charter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
Throw it in put it in a tree, man.
Yeah, hide it in a tree. So,
look in a tree.
May 26, 1637, Connecticut.
Let's go 175. Nice round, even-ish number.
Between 400 and 700 people.
Dude, I can't.
The principal figures were John Mason, John Underhill, the Pequot people, or I'm going to say Pequot, Pequot, because they're not. If they were French, I'd say Pecot, but it's not.
Yeah, Pequot.
Oh, the Pequot people! Look at this, huh? I like to do this. And the indigenous allies from the Narragansett people and Mohegan people. So I think we all know what's going to happen here. The Pequot War was already underway. Trade competition.
It's Pequot.
Pequot. Okay.
Pequot.
I was close. Trade competition, territorial disputes, killings, and cycles of retaliation had turned New England unstable. English settlers increasingly viewed the Pequot as an existential threat. Pequot leaders.
Existential threat. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. Which, by the way, means they're not even really a threat. They could possibly be a threat.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. The Pequot leaders increasingly viewed English expansion the same way. By spring of 1637, colonial leaders wanted decisive action. Not defense, but elimination. Mm-hmm. English forces marched overnight toward a fortified Pequot village at Mystic. Inside, families were sleeping, children were sleeping, warriors were sleeping. The village was surrounded. Then the attack began. Early attempts to storm the enclosure stalled. Commander John Mason later described making a decision. Just set the village on fire. So flames spread quickly. People trying to escape encountered armed attackers around the perimeter. Accounts written afterward described panic, smoke, confusion, and rapid collapse. John Mason later framed the destruction in religious language as divine judgment.
Of course.
Yep. The attack broke Pequot military power. Survivors were killed, absorbed into other groups, enslaved, or dispersed. Colonial authorities later prohibited even use of the Pequot tribal name in certain contexts. So, they were trying to literally wipe them out.
Eliminate them from history, yeah.
Yes, they wanted to. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Mystic became one of the foundational episodes of colonial New England and one of its darkest. What the fuck? What are we, you know what I mean? Looking back on it, dude, and again, I'm such a history nerd, but it's God, we sucked.
Dude, the funny thing to me is, if you think about it, it's the simplest breakdown of all of this shit is would be if you and your whole family lived in a house and I came over to your house with my family and moved in just out of nowhere, and then I got mad at you guys because you were mad at me.
Right. Yeah.
And I was just no, fuck you. I'm going to kill you because you're mad at me for taking your house from you.
Worst house guests ever.
Seriously.
That's us. We are. We're worse.
We're terrible. No, it's awful.
We're like
We
fleas in
didn't
the
even
back
wipe
of it.
our fucking feet on Plymouth Rock, I bet, dude.
Yeah, well, that's fucking stuff, whatever. Moving on to what could possibly be the most boring state, according to Garth and Wayne, is Delaware.
Hi, I'm in Delaware.
I'm in Delaware. So this is the Fort. Oh shit, Zwanen. Oh boy, hold on. Zwanen. This, I'm not even joking. This word, and I mean no disrespect. You guys know how I am with this shit. It's ZWAANENDAEL.
Zwaynendal?
Zwaynendal. Yeah, there you go. I'll take that. Massacre. We're just going to call this the Z Massacre if it comes up again, okay? That's just, all right. And this was in December of 1632. Again, East Coast. All right. So now the palate cleanser, more than 1 million businesses are incorporated in Delaware, even though the state population is only around 1 million people.
They must have a hell of a tax thing.
They're tax breaks. That's exactly what it is. So many companies go and they will literally say that they're founded there or whatever, and they incorporate in Delaware so they can get the tax breaks from it. Isn't that crazy?
I guess I know where I'm going to start a business.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I also think it's kind of fucked up that you're allowed to do that, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, you know what they do is they have one office in Delaware somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just so they can say, oh, yeah, our main office is in Delaware.
Right.
That's where our business is.
It's got one person working in it.
Yeah.
And then they just transfer you over to like one of the actual real hubs.
Right.
It's fucking so dumb. Whatever. So anyway, December 1632. All right.
You didn't ask me yet. Do you want to know how much?
No, I'm asking you. Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I thought you were going right into it. I was like, whoa, bro.
Yeah.
Because I either want to be really low on this or really high. So either way.
Okay. Where are we going?
Well, the last one in Connecticut was what, four something? 450?
I think it was between 450 and 700.
Yeah. So I have a feeling this is going to be probably close to that. I'm going to go 380.
Okay. 32.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I'm looking at the number and I'm just like waiting. I'm seriously like sitting here going, come on, go high.
God damn it. 32.
We got to remember, this is 1632 and it's Delaware. You know what I mean?
I don't care. That's still stupid.
Well, the principal figures here.
It's terrible.
It's a horrible. It's 32 people, whether it was 32 or 302. The principal figures here were David Pietius de Vries and the Lenape people. Okay. So the Dutch established a small colony. The settlement was fragile. Miscommunication became dangerous. One account centers on a Dutch insignia being removed or altered by a local indigenous resident who reportedly did not.
Hold on. Don't gloss over that fuck up.
What'd I do?
You said a Dutch insignia.
Did I say Dutch?
You said Dutch.
Dutch. It's the Dutch.
You know I'm not going to let you gloss over that shit. So.
The Dutch. Dutch playing with history this weekend on the WB. No, so this literally comes down to a Dutch insignia being removed by a local indigenous resident who reportedly did not understand its political meaning. He didn't even know what the hell it was. He probably saw it and was like, ugh, you know, like,
this is dumb.
Yeah, this is dumb. Who are the Dutch? And so now, of course, the colonists, they treated it as an insult. And then retaliation followed. And then relations collapsed. When later colonists arrived, the settlement was silent. Buildings remained, but the people did not. All settlers had been killed. Details are very sparse on this one.
Okay.
And the event became one of the earliest examples of how quickly symbolic misunderstandings became deadly in colonial North America.
It's like a colonial gang war.
Yeah, but I just think it's funny.
You mess with our insignia, you're going down.
I just think it's super fucked up that, like, we talked about, you know, the massacre where it was like between 450 and 700, and it was like all indigenous people. This one, the indigenous wiped out the colonists, and it was 32.
All 32 of the Delaware
32.
people that lived in Delaware.
Right.
Fucking Dutch.
The event, fucking Dutch.
I don't know.
The event reinforced a colonial belief that isolation required militarization. So that's kind of what they were like. Well, now we have to have all the military in all these places now because obviously they're. But if
they're just gonna come in and kill us if we're
right, and it's just that stupid fear mongering, man. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It still goes on today, dude. All that shit.
Well, you
still
know
goes
what?
on
Maybe
today.
if you wouldn't attack some motherfuckers over in Insignia, maybe if you were just like, hey, is that you guys? Because that was ours. And
yeah, exactly. Like, hey, man.
Been like, oh, my bad, dude. Well, yeah, go ahead.
Go out and explain it to him. Like, no, it's us.
We're the Dutch, okay? This is ours.
Me Dudge, you not. Okay? Okay. And then leave it at that, okay? Like the guy didn't know what he was doing.
Literally a conversation you have with somebody, just like, yeah, that was ours. Like, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't do that again.
Yeah,
Can we put it back over here? Like,
for real. Like, literally just walk up and be like, hey, man, come on. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't have to be, you son of a bitch, and then kill everybody. Okay. Moving on to Florida. Yeah, Florida.
Florida.
You guys are something else down there. Yeah. So this is the Dade Massacre. Okay, the little palate cleanser here. There's an actual monkey colony descended from escapees along the Silver River.
Dude, what the fuck is happening in Florida?
I read that and I was like, wait, what?
It's a literal jungle down there.
Hold on. That's the fucked up part is I have another coming up for a different state where there's another monkey colony. In the United States, I didn't know that was a fucking thing. I had no idea. Outside of a zoo, I had no idea.
Can I just say that when you hear other countries talk shit about America, and you're like, "Oh, no, it's not that bad," and then you hear shit like this, like we are ridiculous.
Yeah.
This, like, I don't. We have like every climate. We have every fucking type, like apparently every type of animal. We have monkeys in the wild,
tornadoes.
Florida's a fucking literal jungle, and then you go to Alaska and it's like the North goddamn pole. Like I don't get it.
I've come to realize, and listen, we appreciate everyone who listens to this show. Okay,
we do.
But Florida, you know what you are and what you're dealing with down there. Florida, you know how they say that? I mean, for real, that you know exactly what it is. And that's why you hear Florida man all the fucking time. It's honestly become a meme. Florida is the dumber version of Australia.
Yes.
If it was wet.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like the American Australia, but with like
you got so many things trying to fucking kill you, but then you include meth. You know what I mean?
I mean, meth is trying to kill you too, technically. So.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you include that. Like, I don't know how Australia's meth shit is, but
that's a good point.
We do have a lot of Australian listeners, though, so I'd love to know, is meth bad over there? Yeah, we have.
I know we used to have a ton.
We have quite a few.
They still listen to it.
Yeah, I would like to know if is meth big over there? Honestly, for everyone outside of the United States, I would love to know, is meth big in your country?
Is it even a thing in your country?
That's exactly what I'm asking. Yeah, like,
do you have houses blowing up in the country because they're cooking meth? That's what
are people taking horrible chemicals
that you can buy at Walmart?
That you can buy, yeah, and putting them together to sell to other people to get high and then blowing shit up. We want to know, because that's what happens here in the United States. Yay! All right.
This show makes me like question everything about.
I love it so much.
Life.
God, I love it so much. All right. So again, Dade Massacre, Moody, December 28th, 1835, Central Florida.
1835. Florida. Central Florida. Dade, I assume that's like Dade County. What it is now is Dade County.
Correct.
This has got to be another Indian thing, I'm assuming. But if I say 400, it's going to be 2. And if I say 2, it's going to be 6,000. So I don't know. Let's go with, I don't know, 290.
Oh, okay. All right. Not bad. 108. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but this one's a little bit different. Principal figures here.
Florida would have had a bigger massacre than 108.
Yeah, well, Again, these are massacres. So, still 108 people. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So the principal figures here are Francis L. Dade, the Osceola, and Seminole people.
Okay.
Okay. So now
Osceola? Is it Osceola?
Osceola. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
So the United States wanted removal. The Seminoles resisted. Pressure mounted. Military movement increased. Major Dade led troops through difficult terrain. They expected danger, but not where it arrived. The column marched through pine flatwoods. Then gunfire. The opening attack killed old Major Dade up there. The formation collapsed. Some soldiers tried defensive positions, and most never escaped. Only a handful survived. The 108 that died were U.S. Military, U.S. soldiers.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Seminoles literally just kicked their asses. So the event shocked the country. The war that followed lasted years and became one of the most expensive Indian wars in U.S. history. Dade, old man Dade up there, became a symbol of military vulnerability and Seminole resistance. So yeah, that one, another little twist on that one where it wasn't the indigenous getting killed, it was the U.S. military getting killed.
Huh, okay.
So now, we move on to Georgia. And Georgia is pretty awesome. I love Georgia. It's beautiful down there. I like it. It's too hot. It's too hot, but I spent a lot of time in Atlanta. I've been through
Georgia like 2 times, and one of those 2 times I've been through Georgia, I got a speeding ticket because some dumb fucking Georgia state trooper claimed I was doing 96 miles an hour when there's no possible way I was doing 96 miles an hour. And then when I told him there's no possible way I was doing 96 miles an hour, he threatened to take me to jail. So as far as I'm concerned, Georgia can fuck off.
All right, well, I spent time in Kennesaw.
Oh, wait,
and
real quick.
Yep.
I was Googling. All I typed in was meth use by country.
Oh,
and
I want to hear from them. Damn it, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Australia ranks the highest among more than 20 countries for meth use.
Over us?
That was in 2022, though.
Over the United States?
That's what it says.
Shut the fuck up.
Let me see here. I don't know if it has...
Australia, what are you doing?
Australia ranked the highest in terms of meth, cocaine, MDMA, and MDMA combined when compared to other nations.
Australia, like you don't have enough shit over there. It's trying to kill you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh no.
I don't know if U.S. is considered in this though, because it says when compared to other nations such as New Zealand, United Kingdom, and Portugal and South Korea.
Oh, so yeah, we're not even in that. Yeah, they're probably like
the Czech Republic is second.
What? That's weird.
Cocaine is more popular in France.
But of course it is.
Of the 26 countries reporting MDMA consumption, Australia ranked 5th.
Holy shit.
6th for cannabis.
Oh, Australia, what the fuck are you guys doing, man?
Dude, that is nuts.
So you guys are fucking up. Fucking up. All right. So we're in Georgia here. So now, Georgia, your palate cleanser here, is the mysterious Georgia Guidestones stood for decades before being destroyed in 2022. Now, Moody, do you know what the Georgia Guidestones are?
It was, if I'm not mistaken, it was a set of rules on how to carry on after, like, basically after, like, the apocalypse or whatever. Wasn't it?
Yes.
But it was in, like, a bunch of different languages.
So the Georgia Guidestones were one of the strangest and most controversial monuments in modern American history. And this is coming from Wikipedia, so I'm putting that out there so everyone knows. Located in rural Georgia near Elberton, they were a granite monument unveiled in 1980 that looked a little like modern Stonehenge. Several huge stone slabs arranged with astronomical alignments and engraved with messages in multiple languages. What made them famous wasn't their appearance, it is what they said. The monument contained 10 guiding principles for humanity, carved into 8 modern languages, including English, Spanish, Russian, Chinese, Arabic, Hindi, Hebrew, and Swahili. Okay? So, let's see. Some of the messages included ideas like maintain humanity under a certain population threshold, guide reproduction wisely, unite humanity with a living language, balance personal rights with social duties, protect nature, avoid unnecessary laws and bureaucracy. The most controversial line was, quote, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. And that sentence, it became later the center of decades of speculation, including like Satanism and stuff like that. And it was destroyed in 2022 by a bombing.
Yeah, someone blew it up.
Yeah, isn't it? That's fucked up. By the way, nobody knows who did it. Yeah, nobody has
no, and no one knows who put it up either.
Yeah,
that's the
nobody. It just fucking showed up one day.
The guy who put it up could have been the guy that bombed it. You don't know.
I guess that's true. He's like, oh, you don't like my shit? You don't like my shit? Okay.
Also, real quick, I did double check, and it is the top two countries of meth use. Continually, the top two countries is the United States and Australia. So
shut your mouth, for real.
Yeah. The United States and Australia continuously rank at the top globally for meth use per capita.
Oh no!
It did say that Australia's meth use has doubled in the last 10 years.
That's crazy, because we have like a shitload more people than they do, right?
You know what it is? Well, it is per capita, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
okay.
do you know what it is? Like, there's so much out of the way country shit in Australia and America. It's easy to be out of the way and produce meth.
Yeah, I guess.
You find a house in the middle of the fucking what do they have? The bush in the middle of the bush.
The bush is the biggest.
And making meth out in the bush, you know.
Well, yeah, with them, they just got to go like, I don't know, 5 miles outside of any city, and it's just barren fucking desert. You know what I mean?
Have you ever been to? Have you been to Australia?
I have not been to Australia yet.
Good, fuck you.
And I do say yet because I do plan on going one of these days. Kind of.
Of course you do.
I almost hold on. Let me rephrase that statement. I want to go because it's Australia. And I love the people. Everyone I've ever met that's from Australia, I fucking love them. They're just, they have such great personalities and just kind of like a fuck it attitude, but in like a good way. Yeah. But
they're good.
It's hot as shit.
It is.
And in like, if you go outside of like Sydney or any of the major cities or whatever, it just fucking sucks from what I hear.
Yeah, but there's some cool shit in Australia.
Yeah, there is some cool shit.
We did a creepy Australia.
Yeah.
You guys should go back and listen to that if you haven't.
Yeah.
Also, did you ever, I don't know if we discussed this, or I'm sure I brought it up, maybe in the creepy Australia episode. There's a bunch of people, there's like this conspiracy theory that Australia is not real.
That's what is it, Nebraska? Isn't Nebraska one of those two? No, it's Wyoming.
Something like that.
Wyoming.
Yeah, Wyoming.
Yeah, Wyoming.
Something like that,
It's fucking doesn't exist. That's so stupid. Stop it.
Yeah, well, I mean, there you go.
Australia's not real. It's only fucking one of the biggest fucking country. No, it is like the biggest country, right?
No, I don't think it's the biggest country.
Next to Antarctica?
Maybe it is. I don't know.
I don't know. It's huge. It's fucking huge. It's ginormous.
Like maybe by land. Dude, I don't know. I'm not a fucking. I don't know. I almost said geologist.
Are you a geologist that studies the Dudge?
Lonkel history. The Lonkel history of
the Lonkel history of the Dutch. Can that be a shirt? Oh, that should be a shirt for sure. That should be a shirt.
Russia's the largest country. You should have known that, dude. Come on.
I should have known that. Yeah.
Russia, Canada, United States, China, Brazil. That's the top 5. Australia's not even in the top 5.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought Australia was like so fucking like huge.
It's because you're dumb.
Yeah, that is true. All right. So this is 1868 in Camilla, Georgia.
Camilla, Georgia.
Yes. 1868.
Is that like Civil War shit? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't even know my own fucking country's history. 215.
Whew. All right. Actually, it's between 12 and 15 people.
100 or 15?
People total.
Bro, I gotta say, Georgia's doing all right when it comes to mass killings.
Considering all the shit you hear negative about, like
that's
back
what
then.
I mean. 12 to 15, all the way up to present day. That's their biggest, like.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's funny. You were like, oh, is it Civil War or whatever? The first thing it says is the Civil War had ended.
Oh, I was right. Okay, It was around the Civil War. There you go.
Peace had not. Black political organizing increased during Reconstruction. A political gathering formed. Armed white groups prepared. Black citizens marched toward a rally. They never safely arrived. Violence erupted. Witnesses described people being pursued as they fled. The countryside became dangerous. Official reports minimized casualties. Many historians suspected that... suspect undercounting. So with this one, they're saying that they honestly believe that it's way fucking higher. But they're saying, like, that's what they counted, for...
The official death toll.
Correct. So Camilla showed that ending slavery did not end organized political violence. And the South, even though it fucking ended, the South was not cool with it. And shit went on for a long fucking time.
It never ended in the South.
No,
dude.
no. I mean, there are actually some spots in the South that are still fucking just stupid.
Yeah, like
and I'll say
most of the South.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, I know that there's always outliers to everything.
Yeah.
Right?
I know.
But it's the bad ones that make it all bad. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like all you hear is, the South, man, you don't want to go down there if you're, this color or that color or whatever like that because they're still whatever. That sucks that you've got some assholes that are just still so fucking backwoods and stupid.
Yeah.
That they cause...
You still have those pockets of people, man.
Right. And then, like, towns of people still like that.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy to me.
Yep.
Like, whatever.
What was it, the sundown towns, man?
Yeah, dude, that was what those were. I think what did we talk about that the last?
They're still around. We talked about those in one.
Yeah,
of our
we just
episodes.
talked about it recently.
Yeah,
that's fucking whatever. Moving on to Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Come on, I want to lay ya past the poi mahalo.
Another Wayne's World reference.
Yeah, it's 2 Wayne's World. Drink up, fuckers. All right, so Hawaii here. We have the Olowalu Massacre. And this is 1790. Okay.
1790, all right.
Yeah. So we are going to do the little palate cleanser here. It's the only U.S. state that grows coffee commercially and the only state entirely outside of North America.
Okay.
Seems like a pretty matter of fact. But yes.
Yeah, I didn't know that about the coffee, though. That's pretty
I didn't know that either. Yeah, that's crazy.
I knew that there was coffee. They grew coffee. I assumed that other states had coffee somewhere.
Apparently not commercially. Yeah, I do know that. Yeah, it's Kona coffee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Kona also is a brewery as well, and they do a delicious coffee lager. No, ale, I believe. Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll shut the fuck up. So this is 1790 from Maui, Hawaii.
142.
Okay. All right. So it's over 100.
So it could be 142.
So technically,
I'm correct.
You are correct because 140. Yeah, you get that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, my assistant just brought me a beer, so I want to thank Charlie for helping me out. Thank you.
Oh,
it's my daughter. Done. It's my daughter.
My wife brought me water earlier, so.
All right. So yes, over 100. So principal figures in this one is Simon Metcalf. Okay. So it says a small boat connected to Captain Metcalf disappeared. Metcalf concluded locals were responsible. Oh boy, here we go. Evidence remains debated. His response was not. Villagers approached to trade. Metcalf's ship opened fire. The attack was sudden. The imbalance was overwhelming. Many died before understanding what actually fucking happened. The massacre became one of the defining early examples of violence accompanying foreign contact in Hawaii. So this dude had a boat disappear, had no idea who did it, and then
killed 100 people.
Just killed over 100 people.
Seems reasonable.
What the? What?
It's like some John Wick shit.
What are we doing?
They took my boat. I gotta go kill them.
Oh, that's so dumb. All right, moving on to Idaho.
It was all over a boat. That's it?
Over a boat. Yes,
and
over a boat.
Killed some motherfuckers over a boat?
Yeah, and then people were coming to trade with him. He's like, nah, and just fucking wiped them all out. Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yep, pretty stupid. Next, we have Idaho. All right, so Idaho, your little palate cleanser here. A man once claimed part of Idaho as the joke nation of Republic of Malaysia. technically based nearby in Nevada, but tied into regional odd history. And we've discussed this.
I thought we did.
I'm pretty sure
it was a different one.
I thought no. I thought it was it was this one.
No, it was a different one we talked about. Unless we talked about them both, but there was another one that we did a bonus on one. But
yeah, we did a bonus on this one.
It wasn't Malaysia, I don't think.
I don't know. I feel like putting some money on that.
Dude, I'll put money on it.
Yeah, you ain't got no money.
I'll put what I have on it.
So this is
a quarter around here somewhere.
A quarter. All right, we got it. This is January 29th of 1863, near present-day Preston, Idaho. All right. 1863 in Idaho. I feel like, no, there is no rhyme or reason to any of this. I was trying to, figure out maybe if, it got bigger as you went out west, but no, we've had a couple where it was, almost 700 people, so.
When was it again?
1863.
Okay. 1863 in Idaho. Man, this could go either way, too.
Just like you.
Yeah, it's a gay joke again.
Oh, yeah, good for you. Oh, shit.
I'm going to say 87.
Between 250 to 500 people.
All right.
All right, womp womp. So the principal figures of this is Patrick Edward Connor and the Northwestern Shoshone. Okay.
Okay.
So tensions had risen, as they always seem to do in this, around migration routes and resources. Connor wanted decisive military action. Winter conditions made movement difficult. They also limited escape. Troops attacked a Shoshone camp. Initial resistance occurred. Then defense broke. The freezing conditions amplified the catastrophe. Survivors later described escape attempts through snow and riverbanks. Bear River remained comparatively unknown nationally for generations despite its scale. So that's literally it. That's what took place. It's, again, somebody that's just like, nah, I want them gone. They got to go.
That's ridiculous.
And then because of how it was, the winter conditions or whatever, these people are trying to run away, and they're all just dying off as they're trying to leave.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane, dude.
I'll never get over that shit. That's and I get that things were way different back then and people thought a different way, but come on, dude. What are we doing, man?
And see, this is my thing too with if actual alien beings were to, show up. We have a really, really bad history of treating beings that are different than us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So to me, I'm like, man, I really hope that they see what the fuck has happened in the past and maybe that's why they're not coming. They're like, nah, not going there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Yeah, for real. We've seen what they've done to everybody else that they've quote unquote conquered. So let's not do that. Next, we have Illinois.
Oh.
Yes. And this is the, Potawatomi. I feel like I got that. Trail of Death. But first, the palate cleanser.
You were so happy and followed it with Trail of Death.
Well, that's what it's called.
Yay, I got it. Trail of Death.
Trail of Death.
Whoa, bro.
So the fun fact here is the world's first blood bank was established in Chicago, Illinois.
Very nice.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
All right. I'd like to make a withdrawal.
Yes. I want my shit. This is from September to November of 1838.
1838. September to November. Okay.
Now, this actually, it took place from Indiana through Illinois toward Kansas territory.
Oh, my gosh. 512.
Just a little over 40.
Are you... You were setting that up to be huge, by the way. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, hey, I just reads it how it says.
A little over 40.
Yeah.
Dude, it went through 4 states and it was all this.
That's why I had to read that. I had to
40.
read that.
40.
Principal figures here were Menominee, General John Tipton.
Menomina?
Menomina. Menomina. And the Potawatomi people. All right, so this one is unusual. Unlike most entries, there was not one sudden day of violence. This became death stretched across weeks. The federal government accelerated indigenous removal following the broader removal policies of the era. Many Potawatomi communities had already relocated. Not everyone agreed. Chief Menominee refused. His position was simple. The land had not been sold. Like, sorry, it's not yours. Militia forces arrived, and Menominee and supporters were detained. Families were gathered, and then the march began. Roughly 850 Potawatomi people, many elderly, many children, were forced west. Kind of sounds familiar, right?
Yep.
Days became repetitive. Walking, heat, illness, dust, exhaustion. People fell behind. People became sick. People died. Records documented deaths from disease and exposure, but historians suspect not everyone was recorded. When survivors reached Kansas territory, communities had been permanently fractured. The event became known later as the Trail of Death. So I've always heard of the Trail of Tears.
Trail of Tears, yeah.
So this is just another one of those. So the darkness here is bureaucratic. No battlefield, no siege, just policy becoming suffering. They literally were just like, yeah, you guys can go ahead and go.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's fucking so dumb. Next, we have Indiana. Indiana. It's the great state of Indiana. It's really not a whole lot going on up there, man. I mean, like, Indiana is like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of just like, it's like Ohio.
But here's the thing. Indiana, like, I think they're very similar, right? But like, people talk shit about Ohio all the time. Nobody ever says shit about Indiana. Like, the least talked about states ever, Indiana's got to be up there, right?
Yeah, I could agree with that. You don't really hear a lot of people talking about it.
Indianapolis, and you have Gary, Indiana. Wasn't that where the Jacksons were from?
Yeah.
And like, what else do you have?
I mean, they got that Indy 500. Indy 500, son. You don't talk shit about Indiana.
So they got the Jacksons and cars that drive left.
Yes. That's all I got for you, buddy. So the palate cleanser for this one.
Actually, wait. Indy cars go right sometimes.
Oh yeah, they go around. They go. They do all that.
Yeah.
So in 1897, lawmakers nearly passed a bill that effectively redefined pie.
Like the number, or
the number
the food?
pie. The what do you call that? It's a fucking mathematical equation. Pie. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I know what pie is.
No,
I was familiar with the food pie, but I know what pie is.
Yes. So they tried to pass a bill, and it almost passed, to effectively redefine what pie was.
Why would you try to do that? It's a mathematical fucking equation.
I have no idea.
How do you change something that is like, I don't know.
And yet we don't pick on Indiana. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of fucked up. So this is from March of 1824. This is the Fall Creek Massacre in Madison County, Indiana.
Okay.
I'm just going to give you a little bit of...
No, you know what? Last time you did that, you completely fucked me. And...
No, don't shoot high for this one.
You say that.
No. I'm not fucking with you. Just don't shoot high.
37.
9.
I was still way off when I said 37.
Yep, 9. So, which is, I mean, is good because it's so low in our scheme of like massacres that we've covered so far. The principal figures here are the Hudson family perpetrators and the Seneca people. So several Seneca families camped peacefully near settlers. No major conflict, no war, and that detail matters. Fear and hostility existed, but there was no battle underway. A settler group attacked. Victims included men, women, and children. Some survivors were hunted afterward. What separates Fall Creek from many similar events is what happened next. Authorities prosecuted the settlers. Several perpetrators were then executed, and historians often point out this was one of the earliest known executions of white Americans for killing Native Americans.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe there should have been more of that.
Yeah. Fall Creek became unusual not because of the violence, but because accountability actually happened. We talked earlier how people they got away with it scot-free. This one, only 9 people, and they were like, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
So yes, that's awesome. I love that.
I wonder if it's because it was easier, because it was like just one family of people essentially, or like one little group of people.
Maybe, but
than trying to like indict the entire U.S. military.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
I also
Like-
feel like, where you're located at, I think that there was more progression going on with certain states as others.
Yeah.
Where like Indiana at the time was probably a more progressive state.
Right.
At least
Okay.
that's kind of what I'm thinking. Next up, we have Iowa, one of my favorite albums from Slipknot, and this is the Spirit Lake Massacre.
Okay.
Okay. Iowa is their famous Grotto of the Redemption is made from massive amounts of gems and petrified wood. Now, have you ever heard of the Grotto of the Redemption?
I have not.
Neither had I. So, the Grotto of the Redemption is a religious shrine and landmark in West Bend, renowned for its elaborate stonework and devotional art. And you guys should totally look at this thing. It looks cool as fuck. Covering
Wait,
roughly
where are we at again? Sorry, where are we?
Iowa.
At? Iowa, that's right. Okay.
Yes, it smells
Well,
like
you
shit.
said West Bend, and for some reason I was thinking
Indiana.
again.
Yeah, and then those Iowa. And it smells like shit in certain parts. You were there.
Yes, that's when I got hit in the nipple with that football.
I threw it. Yep.
Right after I got him pierced.
Yep. They have a corn refinery there, and it smells like fucking death.
Was that what it was? It was corn?
Yeah.
I thought it was dog. I thought it was like a dog food factory.
No, it was fucking corn. Corn refinery.
It was disgusting.
It fucking
the whole
everything.
You could smell it coming like miles away.
It was horrible. You couldn't be outside without being like, ugh.
Yeah, it was
so bad. So this thing covers almost a city block. It is widely recognized as the world's largest man-made grotto and one of the largest collections of precious and semi-precious stones, fossils, shells, and minerals displayed in a single location.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool looking. So if you guys get a chance, just Google.
It sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah, Google the Grotto of the Redemption. It's pretty nice. So now this is 1857. This goes from March 8th through the 13th. Okay. This is Spirit Lake and surrounding settlements in Iowa.
195.
Between 35
If you
and 40.
say anything, what'd you say?
Between 35 and 40.
Okay.
At least you're overshooting it now. I feel like undershooting is a little worse for it. But
Is it though?
I know, not really. It's kind of the same.
I was still like 100 off.
Yeah.
160 people off. You guys need to step your game up, man. Come on.
So the principal figures here were the Inkpaduta people and the Dakota people. Or Inkpaduta could be. Hold on, let's see where this goes. So winter had been severe, food shortages worsened tensions, settlers and Dakota groups increasingly distrusted each other. Accounts differ sharply over responsibility for earlier confrontations. By March, the situation broke. Settlements were struck over several days, cabins became isolated pockets, communication disappeared, families were killed, some survivors hid for days, others were taken captive. The isolation of frontier life amplified the terror. Sometimes nobody knew something had happened until way after. So the event spread fear across Iowa and Minnesota, and it also became folded into larger conflicts that followed in the region. Spirit Lake stayed embedded in frontier memory as proof of vulnerability and retaliation. So I mean, it's not a huge one, but still 35 to 40 people.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Oh, you're gonna hate this next one.
Dumb shit, dude.
And that's exactly what it's over. It's all over dumb shit. It's literally it's the assholes at fucking Walmart fighting each other over nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then somebody gets fucking stabbed or shot, or outside of a fucking Costco that happened recently here. You know what I mean? It's that fucking stupid mentality, man. I will never understand that at all. I'll never get it. So now we move to Kansas.
Kansas.
Yes, this is Arkansas's twin brother.
Yes.
It's not.
This is not our Kansas. This is your Kansas.
This is your Kansas, correct. Yes.
Yes.
So now the palate cleanser here, Kansas here. One of the world's largest hand-dug wells is in Kansas.
Super.
Yep, that's all I got for you, Kansas.
Do you have the specifications of said well?
I do not, because it's a fucking well, and this is already taking us forever. So,
but it could be interesting. Like they could have hand dug a well that was like 70 feet deep, which would be pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah, I guess that could be. 1858 is where we're at.
1858 in Kansas,
Lynn County, Kansas.
Okay. Well, doesn't matter what I say, so I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna say 47.
11.
Okay, well, at least I didn't say 200.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
We're getting closer, I guess.
Principal figures here are Charles Hamilton. Okay, so before the attack, Kansas was already collapsing. The question, would Kansas enter the Union free or slaved? People crossed borders to influence elections. Armed groups formed. Politics became armed camps. Men were gathered. Prisoners were marched, then lined up. Gunfire followed. Several survived by pretending to be dead. One survivor later described hearing attackers checking the bodies. National newspapers covered the killings. The event deepened outrage over slavery. Bleeding Kansas became rehearsal for the Civil War. So that whole thing that took place was literally like the start of what was going to happen in the Civil War.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
And how many was it?
11.
11. Okay.
Still too fucking many.
Okay.
Then we move on to.
So I feel like some of these aren't including like some of these states. I feel like they would be including, or they're not. I'm sorry, they're not including like Civil War battles or things like that.
Correct, because those are in battle. These are literally like, not in wartime kind of shit.
Just one-off type deal.
One-off, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like obviously in wartime shit. How many fucking people died in the Civil War?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, so okay.
Fucking battles where fucking hundreds of thousands of people died.
Yeah.
In a time where we didn't have a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It was fucking nuts. So this is Kentucky we're coming up on.
Kentucky.
Woo, Kentucky. I do love Kentucky. That's where my bourbon comes from. I love it.
Can I give you a palate cleanser about Kentucky?
Yes, please do.
Before you give me your palate cleanser about Kentucky. When I was a small child, I was in Kentucky. And when I was a small child, I had very blonde hair. And when we were in Kentucky, we visited a horse farm. And there was a horse while I was standing by the fence that decided my hair was hay and started to nibble on my hair. And it pissed me off.
Did it hurt?
I mean, he pulled some out. I was kind of pissed off.
I was bit by a horse.
I wasn't like
once.
crazy mad. Like, I wasn't like bleeding or nothing, but fuck horses, I guess.
I got bit once. It was a colt, little guy. Like, he wasn't very big or whatever, but he bit the shit out of my hand.
Did you punch him?
No.
Fuck that horse.
Yeah, no. Well, I think I've discussed Leroy in past shows. It was my uncle had a horse farm, and we used to go down in Southern Ohio, and he's like, yeah, that could be your horse when you come down here. And I'm like,
oh, yeah.
And he was a fucking dick.
yeah, dude.
He's an Appaloosa, and man, he'd like blow oats all over you if you try to fucking feed him his oat bag. Would slam my uncle up against the fucking barn, and my uncle would get a whip out and like not to whip him, but to crack it because it scared him. I'm pretty sure he became glue. I don't know, or dog food, something like that. Yeah, hey, that's what happens with horses, I guess. I don't know.
Fucking horses, dude.
No, but my palate cleanser is that Mammoth Cave National Park in Kentucky. Contains the world's longest known cave system.
Yes, I actually knew that. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet, dude.
Look at you, Kentucky, and you've got bourbon. Oh, the bourbon, I love it.
And dumb horses.
And fucking horses. All right, so this is September 13th of 1813, and this is near Louisville, Kentucky.
1813 near Louisville. 193. Are you going to tell me it's 6? Because if it's, I'm fucking leaving, dude.
No, it's not 6. It's between 24 and 32.
Oh my god!
But dude. keep in mind too that like we're talking about back when like not every death was accounted for.
Yeah, but it wasn't anywhere near 190 at that point.
I'm just trying to make you feel better.
Sorry. They didn't not record 160 fucking dead people, bro.
I'm just trying to make you feel better, dude. I'm sorry.
You're not making me feel better, but I appreciate it.
All right, I'm sorry. Moving on. Principal figures were Colonel Richard Bibb. So settlers evacuated frontier settlements during
Dick Bibb.
Dick Bibb.
That sounds like an insult. Be like, shut your dick bib.
You little baby got your dick bib on? Yeah? Hey, look at you. Sucking mama's titty, more like sucking daddy's dick. You got your dick bib on? Oh, that may go into my vernacular. It very well may go there.
I guarantee I'm going to call somebody a dick bib.
Yeah, you're a fucking dick bib, dude. All right, so settlers evacuated frontier settlements during regional unrest. Groups moved together hoping numbers meant safety, of course, but movement itself created vulnerability. The caravan was attacked. Travel routes became confusion. People scattered. Some attempted to regroup. Others disappeared into woods and never returned. Accounts vary because survivors experienced different fragments of the event. Long Run reflected a recurring frontier reality. Mobility did not guarantee survival. So that's Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, guess what? Guess where we're heading right now?
That was a fairly
short,
simple.
Short, yeah. Simple, yeah. But it's still like 40s. What'd I say? Like between 24 and 32 people died.
20, yeah. It's
fucking crazy.
Huh.
Now we are going. Oh, this one sucks. We're heading to Louisiana on this one.
Oh boy.
Yep. So obviously most people know this, and this is the Louisiana fun fact I got here. New Orleans has cemeteries built above ground because coffins can literally rise from saturated soil.
Correct.
Yes. It's because it's below sea level, right?
Yeah.
And when it floods.
Yeah, so the water table is very high.
Uh-huh.
That's why there's no basements or anything down there either.
Now you lived down there for a while, and this is the Colfax massacre.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that.
And this happened in April 13th of 1873.
Okay. I'm going to assume that this is probably a fairly high number.
Okay.
I'm gonna say like 225.
Pretty close. It's 150.
Okay.
You know, and again, these could be higher or lower, whatever. Yeah. But unfortunately, these are 150 black citizens. Yeah. And the principal figures here were William Ward and the White League. Yikes.
The White League?
Yeah.
It sounds like the worst group of superheroes ever.
I don't like them.
We are the White League.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, hey, what? No, you can't be that.
Why? Well, what seems to be the problem? We're the White League.
Yeah, that's fine, but no, you can't. No. First of all, no. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's think about a rebrand. That's all I'm saying.
For somebody like I don't know, wear red. I don't know. Just do something. No, that sounds even worse. Yeah. So now, before the violence, the Civil War had ended. The argument became who actually controlled the South. A disputed election escalated local tensions. Black citizens gathered to defend elected local government. Armed white groups mobilized. But of course they did. April 13th of 1873.
Be the MO, right?
Yes. I hate it. I hate it so much. Defenders held positions around the courthouse. Fighting intensified. Eventually, resistance collapsed. Many deaths occurred during surrender and pursuit. Later investigations and testimony became deeply controversial. Numbers remain debated. But historians broadly regard Colfax as one of the deadliest episodes of Reconstruction violence. Federal prosecutions followed. Then came one of the most consequential legal reversals in U.S. history. United States versus Cruikshank. The ruling sharply limited federal enforcement power against private racial violence. Colfax.
Wow.
Yeah. Colfax left a lesson that echoed for generations. Laws can exist and protection can still fail. And yeah, I mean, that happens all the damn time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's Jesus, dude.
Yeah, fucking gross. 150 people. And all because they were going to support
the White League.
The fucking White League. Ugh.
I feel like I need to do a little more looking on the White League because that's interesting. I've never heard of the White League before.
Do you really?
I mean, not in like I want to join them and see what's going on. Like I'm not like talking like
I wonder if they're hiring.
Like Jesus, dude. Like
holy shit.
We're not there yet, dude. But
I'm sure I got a white shirt around here somewhere.
Dude, I gotta be on so many fucking lists, honestly.
I was thinking that the other
The
day.
shit that I look up.
Yeah, the stuff that I go through on a daily basis. I'm just like,
if somebody went through my Google history, like after I die, they're gonna be like, this fucking guy.
you're on a list. I'm on a list. We all are. It's fine.
They were a white supremacist paramilitary terrorist organization.
Say it ain't so.
I know, right?
They're not superheroes?
They were formed in 1874 to suppress the political rights of newly freed blacks. Composed mainly of Confederate veterans, that makes sense. It served as the militant wing of the Democratic Party during Reconstruction. So that was back when the Democrats and the Republicans were basically flip-flopped.
Yeah. Gross.
So
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Unlike the Ku Klux Klan, the White League operated openly. So it wasn't like clandestine, like how they didn't wear the masks and all that shit.
They're fucking hoods.
Its ranks included many of the region's prominent white citizens and business elite.
What the fuck?
So there was very important peoples. What?
Boy, that little league of theirs didn't age very well, did it?
They 1500 on September 14th, 1874, 1500 White League members launched an armed coup in New Orleans. They battled the integrated Metropolitan Police, overthrew the elected state government, and held the state house until federal troops arrived later.
That's a year after what we just talked about.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God. What a bunch of idiots. Oh God.
Oh, remember earlier when we were talking about the White League superheroes and you said maybe they should wear a different color like red?
Fuck. Did they wear red?
The sustained campaign of terror by the White League and similar groups like the Red Shirts
Fuck.
successfully...
Ugh. I don't like it. No, I don't like it.
Maybe just stay away from color names in your...
Just all of that is so gross.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Maine.
Maine. I don't feel like anything bad happens in Maine.
I don't know, Maine's
weird.
awesome. Maine, it's Stephen
I love
King.
Maine, dude.
Maine's fucking amazing. I love Maine.
That's what I'm saying. I've been to Maine a couple times and I fucking love it.
I've loved
dude.
it every time I've been there.
Yeah.
Maine, did you know that Maine borders only one U.S. state?
Okay, which one would that be? You don't fucking know.
I don't have that.
Why would you put that in there?
Because honestly, I was going to quiz you on it.
I don't know. Like it's got like what's up there?
Maine, it's all the way up right, so it's got to be Vermont.
I was thinking like Vermont or like. That was my first guess. Would have been Vermont. I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah, you should Google that and inform the people because I'm an idiot.
That's why you don't do it. You want to make me look shit up because you know I'm going to because I have to.
You got to do something, son of a bitch.
I know that's true.
Okay, so this is in 1692. Yep.
Okay.
January 24th to be precise. This is York, a province of Maine. Then, at the time, part of Massachusetts.
Maine was a part of Massachusetts.
Yeah, they must have, broken it apart at some point in time.
Yeah.
The principal figures here are Joseph Rabineau. Oh boy, Joseph Rabineau de Villebon, and the Abenaki people. Okay.
Okay.
So, are you going to give me your guess here?
Yeah. Sorry, it's New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Okay, that was my second guess.
New Hampshire's entire eastern border is the border of Maine.
Yeah, and then that's it.
So the entire eastern side of New Hampshire is Maine.
Yeah.
It looks like it almost touches Massachusetts, but there's like a little New Hampshire nipple in between Maine and Massachusetts.
All right, 1692.
1692 in Maine. 28.
Over 100.
I fucking hate you, dude. I literally don't. Okay.
Winter was supposed to protect York. Snow slowed movement. Distance created confidence. York was a frontier settlement, small, scattered, and vulnerable. But frontier wars in early North America rarely looked like formal battlefields. They looked like families sleeping, then waking to fire. French and indigenous forces had increasingly targeted English settlements during broader imperial conflict. York became one of those targets. Before dawn, attackers entered. Snow made escape difficult. Buildings became traps. Some residents were killed immediately. Others were taken captive. Entire families disappeared in hours. One of the unsettling themes in surviving accounts, neighbors often never knew what happened until it was done and over with. Captives were marched north. Some later returned. Some never did. The settlement survived, but psychologically, the frontier became something different after York. York reinforced a colonial lesson. Distance from government often meant dependence on luck.
So, I gotta say, hearing them describe Maine as frontier is odd. Because when I hear the words frontier, I'm thinking like Old West, right? Like, that's what I think of as the frontier.
But you're thinking Old West.
You don't think of it as Maine.
Right.
I don't know.
But this is the 1600s, so, I mean...
No, I know, but
yeah.
it's just, I don't know. It's weird to hear it described as frontier.
Yeah.
To me.
No, I get it, for sure.
I mean, I understand why they're saying that, but it's odd to me. It's all it is.
Okay, I'm not going to let you, this next one. We're going to Maryland. Okay. I do like Maryland a lot. I actually just like the East Coast. I love that whole area.
Yeah, Maryland's all right. Baltimore's a shit show, but, you know.
Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, y'all are fucking up over there. So, fun fact, Maryland once had an official state sport. Would you like to guess what that is? Because you can't.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Do you actually have the answer, or are you going to make me look it up?
But
you do.
Yes, but I don't have an actual, estimated dead on this one, so you're going to give me what you think the state sport was.
The state sport. Let's go with... let's try lacrosse. I'm going to say lacrosse.
All right. It was jousting.
Why fucking wouldn't it be? Why would it be jousting?
This took place in the mid-1600s here. And colonial Maryland, the estimated death toll is uncertain. That's why I would...
They don't even have a guess?
Yeah, they're not sure at all. And the principal figures in this...
Why didn't they just say, more than 100, like they always do?
Well, because it's... Let's go through this. The Piscataway people are the ones who were involved in this. So Maryland is one of the harder states to assign. There's no single universally accepted deadliest massacre. Instead, historians point to waves of violence involving disease, displacement, raids, and colonial conflict. Rather than just one dramatic day, the destruction was cumulative. So communities weakened gradually, territory shifted, political structures collapsed. Maryland's entry is unusual because the darkness is slow, the loss without one headline event. So literally, they don't really have anything. All they do is speculate that this one event, the Piscataway-related colonial violence, is their biggest one.
Okay.
Yeah, they're an outlier. They're an outlier where they just either didn't have the information written down, or
there was no big Indian massacre where they killed 300 people.
Exactly.
There was no. It was just basically slow, ongoing violence.
Correct. Yeah, disease and just shit like that. That's what was happening at the time. There wasn't a crazy battle. There wasn't a crazy attack. There wasn't anything like that. At least that historians know of. You know?
I feel like there was at least some sort of mass shooting recently, right? There's got to be something.
Oh, I'm sure, but those are not the same as massacres. As far as that's going.
They are technically.
Yeah. I didn't really want to really get into that. You know what I mean?
No, that's fine. That makes sense.
Okay. It's so fucking. That's another one that'll piss me off.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots out there. Anyway, sorry.
So there's no number there, huh?
That's it. Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't make me look like an idiot somehow.
Yeah. Well, listen.
Just take a guess. I'll be like 42, and you're like, it could have been 10 billion. I don't know. Fucking wow.
I should have fucking done that. In hindsight, I should have done that. All right. Well, I'm glad you said that, though. So, next we're going to Massachusetts, and we're going to leave off on this one, and we'll have a part 2 with the rest of them next time we do this. This is the King Philip's War. First of all,
King Philip's War.
Before we get into it, the little fun fact here, the Salem witch trials involve spectral evidence. And And that's
spectral evidence.
That's testimony about dreams and visions. And yes, multiple people died because other people said they had dreams about them being a witch.
Oh yeah, that was a whole thing.
What was that fucking guy's name? Cotton fucking
Mather or something.
Is it Cotton Mather?
I think
he was a
something like that.
Piece of shit. Whoever the fucking. Yeah,
I mean, they pretty much all were pieces of shit. like, the only people that weren't pieces of shit were the people that they were accused of being pieces of shit.
Correct. Yeah, like the little girls coming out and saying, "No, she is a witch," and then fucking killed 15 people because of them. Anyway,
Cotton Mather was Cotton Mather? Boston. Bloopity bloop.
Is there a bloop in there?
He did bloop, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know if it was. I don't know if that's the Cotton.
Wait.
Oh, involvement in the Salem witch trials. There we go.
Okay.
Has been adversely affected by his association with the events surrounding the Salem witch trials. As a consequence of those trials, 19 people were executed. Although Mather had no official role in the legal proceedings, he wrote the book Wonders of the Invisible World, which appeared in 1693 with the endorsement of William Stoughton, Lieutenant Governor of Massachusetts and Chief Judge in the Salem witch trials.
Mm-hmm.
His book constitutes the most detailed written defense of the conduct of those trials. So he wrote a book. He basically wrote a book defending the Salem witch trials.
What they did,
and it was,
he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
All right, so now with this one, this is from 1675 to 1678.
1675 to 1678. Well, I know it's got to be higher than 19 because we just talked about the Salem witch trials.
Correct.
So I'm going to say 200, and you're going to be like, well, it's actually 20 because it was one more than the Salem witch trials. And then I'm going to fucking hate my life. And I'm just going to go upstairs and sweat the rest of the night.
How about this one is actually thousands.
Oh, see, I would have been way off.
Yeah. This one is thousands across the entire conflict here. And this is the principal figures here are Metacom and the Wampanoag people. So the relationship had deteriorated for decades. Land pressure, political pressure, cultural pressure. Metacom concluded coexistence was collapsing. Metacom sounds like a freaking transformer.
Yeah, right? Or some sort of pharmaceutical company.
I am Metacom. Colonists increasingly viewed indigenous independence as incapable with expansion, and then war followed. Unlike earlier massacres, this unfolded over years. Settlements burned, food supplies disappeared, entire towns emptied, people in all size lived with uncertainty. Would there still be home, next month? Metacom was eventually killed. His death became symbolic. So did what followed. Many indigenous communities never recovered politically. King Philip's War remains one of the deadliest conflicts per capita in North American history.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, maybe we should do a bonus on that.
King what? Wait, wasn't
King Philip's War.
King Philip's War.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sounds like King Philip was a dick. Just kidding.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So we're going to leave it off there for this episode, and then we'll do a part 2, starting with Michigan. And
Did we do 25 states? Are we halved right now?
We're about halfway through right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're about halfway
I can't wait to get to Ohio. I'm curious.
Yeah, we got a lot to unfold here, and I'm
gonna assume Ohio had something to do with Indians too, probably.
I would assume so.
You know what I'm gonna do just to be an asshole? I'm gonna go through and look up all of these fucking states, and I'm gonna nail every
Don't do that.
number.
Don't do that.
Every number, dude.
Don't do it. I'm
gonna be like, oh, it was 275.
Do not. If I see one of them,
32.
If I see one that's dead on, I'm like, you fucking asshole.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll fucking pick one just to see.
You fucking
run it by you.
You fucking looked. But anyway, that is the first part of this. I hope you guys liked it. It is it's interesting, but also really fucking sad.
It's weird that I don't know more of these. I feel like I would. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
don't know.
No,
especially because a lot of them were when you're dealing with the racial aspect of it, right? A lot of them you figure that at some point you maybe would have learned about, these big, because a couple of them it seemed like they were kind of turning points. Yeah. In a lot of stuff with civil rights and all that kind of stuff. And you never really hear about them.
What I think a lot of it is, and if you, what I feel from these is that it all has to do with some sort of racism, whether it's against the indigenous people or black people,
right.
whatever. I feel like it's all kind of nestled in this fucking really narrow-minded fucking either I want your territory or you're not good enough to be here kind of bullshit, you know? But I think they're also precursors to bigger events. That's why we don't know them as well.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask you, are you including, is there like, you don't have to tell me any specifics or anything, but is there anything involving like a spree killings or serial killing type stuff?
No, this is mostly like historical shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I'll throw one of those in there specifically for you.
I mean, you don't have to. I was just curious going forward. I was just curious what was, what was kind of.
Yeah, for the most part, the biggest massacres, when they discuss things like that, it wasn't like a single person kind of fucking going in and killing people. It was multiple groups.
Like these like battles and stuff. Like,
they were battles,
but people against groups of people.
Right. But non-wartime battles, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So it wasn't like Gettysburg and shit
Correct.
like that. Like
now, if I were to go through and do like the worst, mass shootings or the worst, things like that.
There could be higher death tolls for sure.
Probably much higher. I wouldn't. Well, I mean, there's been
some of them.
quite a few. Yeah, well, there's been some. Yeah, we had some in here that were like 11. So
7, 8,
you know what I mean?
Whatever it was.
So I kind of wanted to do the historical aspect of it because I just feel like our history kind of predicates and dictates, that whole like, if you don't pay attention to history, you're doomed to repeat it bullshit.
Yeah.
And so to me, like listening to reading through all this, I'm like, man, we were fucking dumb.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that like, and I guess that's everywhere though, like throughout the world, right? And it still happens today. That same kind of shit still happens. Like, we didn't learn from history, and people. The problem with people is that money and egos and religion and things like that get in the way of tolerance and like cohabitation and things like that.
Ignorance,
people, man. I mean, and that's the other, like, and honestly, like, stupidity is the biggest cause because people will believe what they want to believe, whether it's right, whether it's wrong, whether it makes sense or doesn't make sense. If somebody that they think is smarter than them and they think knows something more than them tells them something, they're apt to believe that.
I was just going to say,
it's just the way it is.
It's inherently transferred. Like it's in you know what I mean? Like a child is not born going, that person's different than me, so I hate them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a learned
exactly.
Trait.
They're introduced into that. And I also understand that there's an argument slightly to that was kind of the way it was back then. You know what I mean? I get that argument, but in the same sense, what I do like is when I hear about somebody that's like standing up, like you're talking about Black Kettle, right?
Mm-hmm.
How even though his wife was injured and like most of his fucking clan were wiped out, he was still trying to fight for peace.
Right? Because people like that don't want to see more people die.
It's more bloodshed.
There's no reason for more people to die, get hurt, get maimed, lose their family.
Right.
Whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just ignorance, man. And it's ignorance. It's power struggles. It's whatever it is. And I mean, it's still going on. Like, dude, we did the episode about the, what was it, the mass graves, where they're still finding bodies. What was it, in Africa? That huge one that like 100,000 people.
They're still digging them up.
Yeah. Like, so the shit's still going on around the world. The only thing I can hope for is like with my children and my children's children and things like that is to teach them and show them like there's no room for hatred like that. To me, I'm going to judge you on how you act. I fucking hate most people. And the reason I hate most people because people are assholes. There's a big difference. And it doesn't matter to me if you're black, white, whatever it is. If you're a fucking asshole, you're an asshole. That's it. Which is
incredible because you still like me.
Yeah. It is weird.
See, like I'm the same way. You obviously don't want to teach your kids to hate other people. And I am going to teach my kids to be like I am. Don't hate other people. Just hate yourself. You know? That's what it's all about.
Point the finger at yourself.
Be a real human being and just grow up hating yourself.
Oh, Jesus. No, but we don't, there's just no, I don't know. I just feel like there's no place in our society anymore for that. And I listen, I actually was talking about this the other day. So, you know how algorithms kind of like start showing you shit that you've, I don't know, either watched or seen or whatever. For some reason, there's been a lot of on Instagram, and I didn't look at anything like this. It's showing me a bunch of like white power shit.
Interesting.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Honestly, just doing basic research like you're doing now.
I wonder if that's what it is because I've been like Googling this shit.
Especially an episode like this, like where you're looking at like, something could be like that. You know,
I don't know. It's just so weird. And every time I'm like, no.
I'm not even going to tell you what my algorithm is.
I don't want to know. I don't want to
leave that one alone.
Yeah, I don't want to know what it is. Anyway, we hope you guys like this first part of this. Again, it's just a trip down history, and hopefully you guys are learning some stuff about the states that you may live in or know people that live in or been there or whatever it is.
And
but also,
honestly, if you guys are if any listeners from the states we've already discussed, if there's anything more that you know about what we've talked about, or if you know of something that we may have missed.
Yeah. For
like
sure.
There might have been something more that we missed. Like, well, actually, this happened too, and it was more people. Anything like that, please let us know. We want to know that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I can't find everything all the time, and with this one, it was more just like I said, it's a very historical, but you're kind of you're sensing a trend with a lot of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a very, very sad and unfortunate trend.
Right.
But yeah, let us know what you guys think. If you guys have any additional information or like Moody said, like something that, maybe we haven't touched, or even if it's something that maybe is maybe not as, well known or as far, I don't want to say death tolls because that's weird to say it that way, but maybe there's something else that's in your state
that might be a little like crazier. Like,
exactly.
Like,
yeah.
May not have been as many people, but like, this is still an insane thing that happened.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, we would love to know about that. So, yeah, definitely let us know all that shit. And make sure to stop over to our official website. That is themidnighttrainpodcast.com. At our website, you can buy some super sweet merchandise.
Super sweet.
At our store, where you can find the new Sasquatch and Mothman Cuddle Buddy shirt, the Traveling John shirt.
I've been everywhere, man.
As well as hats, phone cases, and I mean, all kinds of stuff. I mean, literally, you can get like bath mats. You can get shower curtains, skateboards, I think are available on there. Like, you can do all kinds of shit. So get over there, check that out. And if you like what you heard, consider being a show producer by heading over to themidnighttrainpodcast.com and clicking on the Patreon button, or at patreon.com/The Midnight Train Podcast. For as little as $5 a month, you can get all kinds of cool stuff like custom shirts, custom posters, stickers, a ton of bonus episodes, and they're just going to keep on coming. Like, I really do want to talk about this King Philip's Massacre or whatever it is.
We got to definitely. That's gonna. And then we got the bodies and barrels or whatever from Australia coming up.
Yeah, and then
I wonder if that had anything to do with Matt.
And I really want to discuss that fucking documentary that came out recently.
Oh yeah,
have you watched it yet?
No, I have not. I have not,
dude.
I want to say. I think maybe Danny watched it. I don't know. She was talking about it, but
what a piece of shit is all I'm going to say. It's Maternal Instinct. Yeah. It's about a woman that did some fucking crazy shit down in Texas, and I've never been more disgusted. And I've watched. All I watch is documentaries, honestly. If I watch TV, like, you can ask my kid that lives with me, she will literally be like, again. I'm like, yeah, it's either that or Marvel shit, but I'm a dork, so whatever. Anyway, this one really fucking bothered me. Bothered me to the point where I got up. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's crazy. So we will be discussing that too after Moody watches it. So get on him. Tell him to watch that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a lot easier to do if it wasn't 90 degrees in my house, but, there's that. So.
Yeah, that is true. So anyway, if you are a Midnight Train fan and you want to, help us out, do that. Get over there.
Also, really quickly, I just want to bring it up just in case I don't know if it's still that way, but if you're looking it up right on Patreon, you have to type it in
Yeah.
Because under the search, it won't come up, correct? Because we're an adult podcast.
Yeah. It's adult content.
Even though we act like children.
Correct. And then that's fine.
So you have to type in patreon.com/the Midnight Train Podcast.
Right? Or again, you go over to our website. That's the midnighttrainpodcast.com. And right at the top, there is a button.
It has the link.
And it's a link, and you just click it, and it takes you right to our fancy smanchy page.
Wee-wee.
Yes, sir. Or if you want to make a single one-time donation or multiple donations throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year, because you're like, man, Moody is falling on some fucking hard times.
I mean,
and you want
one-time donation of like $1,500, no particular reason would be great right now.
If you want to do that. And listen, anything you guys do monetarily is so fucking appreciated, but you can do that over at PayPal and use the email address themidnighttrainpodcast@gmail.com. But if you can't do anything,
somebody send us a penny one time.
We had,
and it
actually,
was wonderful.
Yeah, it was fantastic. But to us, honestly, like monetarily, if you can't do those things, we understand. Gas is still $4 a fucking gallon. We understand, but do us a favor, just share the show to people. Let them know, like, hey, these guys are a couple of dummies. Because we're learning as you guys do on this shit. This isn't like hey, we're both like scholars and we're going to tell stories. We're learning as we go together and making these jokes where hopefully if you were in the room with us, you'd be laughing and making jokes with us. That's what this show is. 100%. So just tell everyone.
A couple of dudes bullshit.
That's it. That's just tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell anyone that you think would be into this. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Spotify, and reviews are fantastic. So if you haven't reviewed the show yet, please go over to anywhere you listen and just give us 5 stars. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter.
If you have a bad review, keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't go in there.
Because we don't care and no one else cares.
Yeah, that is true. And if you're taking the time to leave a bad review, then you've got way too much fucking time on your hands.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
So, thank you guys.
I'll review you, and it's not going to be pretty.
We're going to reverse review people. Oh, yeah?
I'll find you, and I'll review you.
Oh, yeah? What do you do, Matilda? Yeah. I don't know why Matilda came up, but whatever.
Matilda?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's going to be someone out there listening who's Matilda. She's like, I didn't fucking do anything. What the hell did I do? I haven't even left a review. Why are they yelling at me?
Sorry, Matilda. But honestly, we can't thank you guys enough for being here, for listening, for everything you guys do, for talking to us on the socials. That's so much fun. Get over there. We've been posting a bunch of just random idiocy.
Me mostly, because you don't do anything.
Because I'm too busy doing the research for the fucking show.
Look.
Anyway.
Don't start with me, okay?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Don't start. What the fuck is happening?
I don't know. Your house is falling out. Is it that hot?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
God damn, dude. Sorry, everybody. That's my family being assholes.
Well, listen, a very special thank you to our fearless executive producer, Patreon first class passengers, you beautiful poopers. To Zero, Chad Flint, Simon Mortensen, Courtney Batchelor, Mike's Inner Juggalo, Jen Holbrook, William Santiago, Randy Corwin, Meredith Griffiths, Joel Valerio, Whitney Stevens, a Mullet 2, still
it's
looks
not a mullet. I'm telling you, it's got to be Amulet.
But why is A and M both capitalized?
Maybe it's Am and then Ulet. Or a Mule T.
T2. A mule T2. It looks like a mule. I want to know. Maybe their last name is
a mule T2. So it's a donkey that's a Terminator.
It may be, now that I'm looking at this, Mulet, Mulet. Maybe their last name. So maybe it's a Mulet 2.
Okay.
Maybe. You got to let me know. Like, I mispronounce and fuck that thing up all the time. Please send us a message and let me know.
Whoever that is probably loving this right now. They're like, what a bunch of fucking morons, dude.
Yeah, like, these guys are fucking dumb. To Emily McCobb, Amanda Carruthers, Patrick Jones, Robert Bung Clark, Amy Moses, Ibrahim Moizus, Samuel Beaver, Chelsea Benz, Timothy Moore, Jacob Knoll, Ms. P, Cassandra Fuentes, Jake T, Tim Karras, Zoe Miller, Tracy Valancourt, Edgar Rodriguez, Jenny Wynn, Riley Griffin, Amanda C, Nathan Diekman, Caitlin McKinney, Miles Campbell, Brian Gunzelman, Pumpkin Escobar, Janet Sherrill, Justin Kowalczyk, Maria Gibbs, to Chainsaw.
What the fuck?
Katie Brabenik, and of course, our boy, Bill Birch.
Oh, good for you.
Hey, good for you. Good for you. So spread the word.
Good for you.
Hey, good for you. Spread the word. And if you want your name to be mentioned on the show and for us to be forever grateful for helping out the show, become a Patreon producer. Okay? Stay safe out there.
Jesus Christ.
And, of course, passengers, as always. Hold on, I got to get close to the mic when I do this. Until next time. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop seeking the truth. And choo-choo, motherfuckers!
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
And remember, folks, don't forget to brush up on your Lonkel Dunch history.